WhatsApp, Instagram, and Facebook have all gone down in a major outage. The three apps, which are all owned by Facebook, and run on shared infrastructure, all completely stopped working shortly before 5 p.m. Other products that are part of the same family of apps, such as Facebook Workplace, also stopped working. Visitors to the Facebook website simply saw an error page or a message that their browser could not connect. The WhatsApp and Instagram apps continued to work, but did not show new content, including any messages sent or received during the problems. Facebook's outages happen relatively rarely but tend to be vast in their impact, not least because they affect three of the world's biggest apps. The company is often cryptic about the causes of any issues, and does not tend to explain them even after they are fixed. In 2019, for instance, it suffered its biggest outage in years, and said only that it had triggered an issue during routine maintenance operations. In a leaked transcript published in The Verge in 2019, Chief Executive Mark Zuckerberg noted that such outages are a big deal. Any problems can often lead people to start using competitors instead, and noted that it can take months to win back trust and get people back on Facebook's platforms, if they come back at all. A company spokesperson said that it apologized for the problem but gave no indication of why the outage began or how long it might take to fix. "We're aware that some people are having trouble accessing our apps and products," spokesperson Andy Stone said on Twitter. "We're working to get things back to normal as quickly as possible, and we apologize for any inconvenience." The same statement was posted shortly after on the official Facebook Twitter page. Instagram also shared a similar update. "Instagram and friends are having a little bit of a hard time right now, and you may be having issues using them," it wrote on its communications page. "Bear with us, we're on it." And WhatsApp also updated users through its official Twitter account. "We're aware that some people are experiencing issues with WhatsApp at the moment. We're working to get things back to normal and will send an update here as soon as possible," it said. "Thanks for your patience." Facebook's shares had already plunged sharply as trading began on Monday, probably because of other ongoing criticism in the wake of allegations shared by a whistleblower who previously worked at the company. The fall continued after the outage began, however, with the price dropping even more. Facebook is down, along with Instagram, WhatsApp, Messenger, and Oculus VR. Just as Facebook's Antigone Davis was live on CNBC defending the company over a whistleblower's accusations and its handling of research data suggesting Instagram is harmful to teens, the company's entire network of services suddenly went offline. On Twitter, Facebook communications exec Andy Stone says, "We're aware that some people are having trouble accessing our apps and products. We're working to get things back to normal as quickly as possible, and we apologize for any inconvenience." A peek at Down Detector, or your Twitter feed, reveals the problems are widespread. While it's unclear exactly why the platforms are unreachable for so many people, their DNS records show that, like last week's Slack outage, the problem is apparently DNS, it's always DNS. Cloudflare Senior Vice President Dane Knecht notes that Facebook's Border Gateway Protocol routes BGP helps networks pick the best path to deliver internet traffic have been withdrawn from the internet. Instagram.com is flashing a 5xx server error message, while the Facebook site merely tells us that something went wrong. The problem also appears to be affecting its virtual reality arm, Oculus. Users can load games they already have installed and the browser works, but social features or installing new games does not. The outage is thorough enough that it's affecting Workplace from Facebook customers and, according to Janeman Chun Wong, Facebook's internal sites. There's no word yet from Facebook about what may be causing the problem or when those sites, including Messenger and WhatsApp, will be operational again, but we will update this article with more information when it's available. Social media services Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram have been hit by an outage lasting more than an hour. All three services are owned by Facebook and could not be accessed over the web or smartphone apps. Down Detector, which tracks outages, logged nearly 80,000 reports for WhatsApp and more than 50,000 for Facebook. Data from the website suggests the outage is affecting user accounts across the world. Some people also reported problems using Facebook's virtual reality headset platform, Oculus. Facebook said, "We are aware some people are having trouble accessing our apps and products. We are working to get things back to normal as quickly as possible and apologize for any inconvenience." No official reason for the problem was given. Facebook whistleblower reveals identity. One customer triggered internet meltdown. Online network experts speculated it may involve an error with DNS, or the domain name system, for Facebook sites. DNS is often compared to an address book or phone book for the Internet, pointing web browsers to the computer system which serves the website they are looking for. Previous issues with DNS led to widespread outages of several major sites earlier this year. In one of those instances, it emerged that the blackout was caused by a single customer of a widely used service who changed their settings, triggering a software bug affecting a huge number of websites. It is rare for such problems to affect a single tech giant such as Facebook, or for the issue to remain unfixed for a long time. Questions are often asked about cyber attacks after an event like this. But while they can point that way, that can also add to confusion, cautions Jake Moore, the former head of digital forensics at Dorset Police and now cybersecurity specialist at global cybersecurity firm, ESET. Outages are increasing in volume and can often point towards a cyber attack, but this can add to the confusion early on when we are diagnosing the causes, he said. As we saw with Fastly in the summer, web blackouts are more often originate from undiscovered software bug or even human error. Although these are increasing in frequency and require more fail-safes in place, predicting these issues is increasingly more difficult as it was never thought possible before. Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram, popular apps owned by parent company Facebook, are experiencing outages in many regions and seem to not be working on either web or their respective smartphone apps. A number of people have reported that the instant messaging platform and the social media applications are not working for them on Android, iOS, and web platforms. Downdetector reports a quick spike in the number of cases of WhatsApp not working for people across regions on October 4. Users are unable to send or receive new messages. Similar behavior is observable on Instagram, where users are unable to log in, refresh their feed or send direct messages, DMS, or Facebook, where users are unable to use Messenger. The issue has seemingly affected people late in the evening, with outage starting at roughly 9:15 p.m. IST. Thank you for watching Celebrity Gossip.